Good day so far. Today we'll be doing our grade 5 English lesson on correlative conjunctions. And before we start our lesson on correlative conjunctions, we're going to log on to aplusstudents.ca. Once you've logged on to aplusstudents.ca with our username as well as our password, and then we're going to select the subject of language arts, grade 5, and then we're going to scroll down up until we get to the chapter of correlative conjunction. All right. So our chapter is correlative conjunctions. The subject is English language arts, grade 5. And the lessons that we are going to be focusing on today under the chapter of correlative conjunction is to use the correct pair of correlative conjunctions, as well as to fill in the missing correlative conjunctions. All right, so correlative conjunctions are conjunctions that are used in pairs, right? So it's conjunctions that are used in pairs, and they are used to show a relationship between two equal parts of a sentence. All right. So we say that a correlative conjunction it is basically used in pairs, right? And they're used to show a relationship between two equal parts of a sentence, such as it's either two nouns or it can be two verb phrases. And some of our correlative conjunctions are words such as both or and, not only but also, neither nor, either or, and whether or. So that is our correlative conjunctions. And once again, it is used in pairs and they are used to show a relationship between two equal parts of a sentence. So it can either be used such as two noun phrases or two nouns, two verb phrases, right? And some of our correlative conjunctions are words such as both or and, not only but also, I think the most common ones are neither nor, because that is usually something that someone always use. Either or, same, that is also a most common one. Or whether or. And now we're going to find out what each one of those pairs mean. And the correlative conjunction both or and, as well as not only but also, they are used to connect two things that are each true. So the correlative conjunction both or and, as well as the correlative conjunction not only but also, they are used to connect two things that are true. So they're connecting two things that are true. For example, both Natalie and I play the piano. So both Natalie and I play the piano. So basically, it shows the connection between two things that are true. Another example is Tammy not only directed the show, but also wrote the music. So, which means that Tammy directed the show and she wrote the music. So, which means that we can say, if we use the correlative conjunctions, then we can say Tammy not only directed the show, but she also wrote the music. And then if we use the correlative conjunction, which is neither nor, and then neither nor are used to connect two things that are also each, but this is now again the opposite, that is each untrue. And we see that the correlative conjunctions neither nor, it is used to connect two things that are each untrue, meaning that they are not true, right? So it's like neither this nor that. So, for example, neither Ryan nor Emma has been to Canada, right? But they're saying that each one is untrue. Then we have the correlative conjunction, which is either or. And either or are used to connect two possibilities or two choices. So either or are used to connect two possibilities or two choices. So we see the correlative conjunction either or, it is used to connect two possibilities or to connect two choices. So possibility or choice, right? For example, either Alyssa will answer the phone or it will go to voicemail. And also a correlative conjunction, the word whether or or let's say the pair whether or, and remember this is not the weather where they say it's summer, winter, autumn, spring, right? Because even if you look at the spelling, there's an H to it, right? So the correlative conjunction whether or are used to connect two possibilities or two choices and express some uncertainty about which is true. For example, I am not sure whether Brian or Sonia borrowed my book. So basically, we have correlative conjunctions, and we see the correlative conjunctions are used in pairs, right? And it's used to basically show the relationship between two equal parts of a sentence. For example, either two nouns or you have two verb phrases. And some of our correlative conjunctions are words such as both or and. And we say that when it comes to the correlative conjunctions, right, it is pairs such as both or and, not only but also, neither nor, either or, and whether or. And when we start with the correlative conjunction and or both, right, as well as not only but also, then they are used to connect two things that are each true. And then we have, for example, the correlative conjunction both or and, as well as not only but also, they are used to connect two things that are each true, right? So they connect things that are true, both of those words. And then the correlative conjunction neither nor are used to connect two things that are each untrue, right? It's untrue, which means that neither Ryan nor Emma has been to Canada. It's untrue. And then we said the correlative conjunction either or are used to connect two possibilities or choices. So it's either this or it's that, right? And then lastly, the correlative conjunction whether or or are used to connect two possibilities. All right. So now we said we are doing a tutorial lesson on aplusstudents.ca. So now we're going to aplusstudents.ca. And we have to use the correct pair of the correlative conjunctions. So we're going into that first lesson. All right. And we already went over all of the correlative conjunctions, the two nouns or the verb phrases, right? We went over that. So we're going to begin our test. So we're going to complete the sentence with the correct correlative conjunction, right? So we said correlative conjunctions are basically either words or phrases. So if we look at the word, we look at let's say the sentence, oatmeal is delicious for breakfast. Do we say not only, but also, or do we say whether or? Oatmeal is, do we say not only delicious for breakfast, but also great for dry skin? Or do we say oatmeal is whether delicious for breakfast or great for dry skin? The first option or the second option? And if we choose the correct answer, then we can say oatmeal is delicious, or it's not only delicious for breakfast, but also great for dry skin. So well done. Number one is correct. Owen, do we say Owen? Neither Kiara won first place in the art contest. Or do we say neither Owen nor Kiara won first place in the art contest? So it must have been Brian. Or do we say whether Owen or Kiara won first place in the art contest? So it must have been Brian. So we can then say neither Owen nor Kiara won first place. So well done. The best event of the year was, do we say, both the art festival and the car show? Or do we say the best event of the year was either the art festival or the car show? So we can say that the event or the best event of the year was, do we say, both the art festival and the car show? Or do we say either the car festival or the car show? So the best event of the year was, do we say either the art festival or the car show? Or do we say it was both the art festival and the car show? So the best event was, for some reason, I feel like it's both arts and art festival and the car show. Okay, let's try the second one. So it's either the art festival or it is the festival. So well done. Either or was correct. So Heather, do we say Heather and Erica live on the street? So the three of us often walk to school together. So we say both Heather and Erica live on the streets. Do we say either Heather or Erica love? Or both Heather and Erica? And we can say both. And option one is correct. So well done, guys. Kevin looked up. So Kevin looked up, to we say, not only the Chicago Bulls, but also the Los Angeles Lakers had won more championship. Or Kevin looked up whether the Chicago Bulls or the Los Angeles Lakers had won more championships. So we can say Gavin looked up whether the Chicago Bulls or the Los Angeles Lakers had won more championships. So one is correct. So well done. Sandeep. Is it Sandeep? Ask Mr. Joyce whether Germany or France is larger. So Sandeep asks Mr. Joy whether Germany is so do we say Sandeep asks Mr. Joyce both Germany and France is larger or whether Germany or France is larger? So we'll go with option 2, which is whether. So well done. Option 2 is correct. Let's do one more. Mercury, we say neither Mercury nor Venus has any natural satellite, but all of the other planets have at least one. All right. So do we say both Mercury and Venus has any natural satellites, or neither Mercury nor Venus has any? All right. So we say neither Mercury nor Venus. So well done. The first one is correct. So now we need to fill in the missing correlative conjunction, right? So in the previous lesson, we have identified it. So now we are going to fill it in. David's favorite sport is either ice hockey or golf. So Trevor's favorite sport is either ice hockey or golf. What is the word that is missing that we need to fill in? Because remember we said correlative conjunction comes in pairs. Mhm. So we can say Trevor's favorite sport is either ice hockey or it's golf. Ice hockey or it's golf. So we said it's neither or play golf, right? Mrs. Marshall drinks both coffee orange juice for breakfast. Both coffee. What is the correlative conjunction that goes with the word both? All right. So we can say Mrs. Marshall drinks both coffee and orange juice with her breakfast. So and must also be there. All right. So Bactrian camel and Arabian camel, they store fats in their humps. And if we complete the sentence here with the correlative conjunction, Bactrian camels and Arabian camels, they store the fats in their humps. Unless we say it is both Bactrian camels. I don't know where the other and must come. All right. So let's go to our test. So now we need to complete the sentence with the correct correlative conjunction. Neither the soccer neither the soccer jersey do we say neither, or do we say nor the shorts are big enough for Lexi? So neither the soccer jersey, neither the shorts are big enough for Lexi, or nor the shorts is big enough for Lexi. So neither neither or neither nor. All right, so we can say yes, neither the soccer jersey nor the shorts are big enough for Lexi. So no, remember we said it's neither nor, either or, right? Both and. So no, or is correct. Neither nor is correct. All of a sudden, all of the students, sorry, are either the cafeteria or either in the cafeteria. Do we say or the library? All right. So we can say all of the students are either the cafeteria. Do we say either or do we say or? So we can say or they are in the library. So well done. Or is correct. Trevor's favorite sport is either ice hockey. Do we say either golf or golf? All right. So we say Trevor's favorite sport is either ice hockey or it is golf. So well done. Or is correct. Do we say both the violin and the viola are held under the jaw, or do we say and the violin and the viola are held under the jaw? We need to choose one of that. And we can say both the violin and the viola are held under the jaw. So well done. Both is correct. Whales can be found in both the Arctic. Do we say both the Antarctic, the Arctic, or do we say both and? So both and. So we need to choose the correct one, and or both. So we can say whales can be found in both the Arctic and they can be found in Antarctic. So well done. And is correct. So they're saying that they can find whales in both the Arctic as well as Antarctic. The okapi is neither a zebra. Do we say neither a horse or do we say no a horse? It is an African mammal related to a giraffe. Neither or neither no. Neither or neither no. It is an African mammal that is related to a giraffe. All right, so we can say the okapi is neither a zebra nor is it a horse because it is an African mammal that is related to a giraffe. So well done. Nor is correct because it's neither nor, either or. Ask the coach whether Eli is better tennis player or they are a better player. And we can say ask the coach whether Ross or Eli is the best better tennis player. All right, so this is now the end of our lesson on correlative conjunction. And we said correlative conjunction, it is basically where you have pairs of either nouns or verb phrases, right? So we made examples of both or and, either or, neither nor, and so on, right? So those are correlative conjunction. It is basically pairs of either nouns or verb phrases. So thank you very much, grade 5, for joining the class. And I really hope you're going to have a good day or evening further. Goodbye.